Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel and welcome to the One Piece trading card game. Now, I just want to introduce myself and my background. I have another YouTube channel in which I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since it came out, almost 20 years now. And the cool thing about the One Piece trading card game is people of other trading card games are coming together and they're playing this. They're creating content on YouTube about this, including myself, by the way. This is my first video on this channel. And I'm looking forward to creating more content about One Piece. It looks like a really good card game. It's been hitting the ground running. And there's a lot of pros with it and very few cons with it. And we'll talk about all that in this video. One thing with every single card game, and every single card game has their own problems. And, we see a new card game like One Piece and we go, oh, well, this is a new try. This is a new shot. This is a new opportunity. And we all get involved with it. I like the One Piece anime. A lot of people probably got into this card game because of the anime, I would have to imagine. But even if you didn't watch the anime, the card game works really good on itself. The game is really easy because it's really new. And I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of players to get involved in a brand new card game that's not going to really drain their wallet. A meta deck in One Piece costs nowhere near as much as a meta deck in a lot of these other card games. Once again, as a YouTuber, I've also noticed other YouTubers. This guy, True Champion, is, from what I can see, a Digimon YouTuber, but now is integrating One Piece content in his videos. Wasi plays. I know this guy because he's also a Pokemon content creator who's now doing One Piece content. Super plays. This is Dragon Ball Super trading card game content creator who's now doing One Piece content. And of course, it's me, Joe Paisano. Once again, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game player who's now looking forward to creating One Piece content. Why am I talking about this? Because not many card games come out in which a lot of content creators from these big card games stop what they're doing and go, wait a minute, let's all turn around and do videos for this new card game. It almost never really happens, but yet with One Piece, it's happening. It's bringing everybody together. And I just find that really unique and fascinating. Like I said before, One Piece has been hitting the ground running. They're looking to release this thing, the Premium Bandai Collection. Looks absolutely gorgeous. You can get it now. It ships around July, roughly. And it has a lot of great cards, and it's $25. And to be honest with you, I think when this comes out in July, it's going to be worth a lot more. It has a lot of really highly wanted cards. A Zoro. The current Zoro right now for the full art is roughly around $100. You got this one right over here. Looks absolutely gorgeous from the manga. You got another card like Nami. Once again, this card sees a ton of play, especially for red, and it's going to see play here as well. By the way, if you're relatively new to the card game, no big deal. I'm going to have more videos coming out explaining certain decks and what decks maybe you might want to consider buying. A tier list, I think it's really important. I think we're in a really unique position with the debut of the One Piece card game, in which there's so many good decks out there. We could just go ahead and pick any deck depending on your playstyle as a player. So let's say you play Pokemon and you're more of an aggressive type player, or you want to start building a board or whatever you want to do. Like, there's decks in One Piece meant for you. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you want to play mid-range, aggro, control, congratulations. One Piece also has a deck for you. Like, in any card game, there is a version of the game mechanics of how fast or slow you want to play your deck. And there's a deck already in One Piece that already plays that style. And it's something that's really fun and really cool to see that I think it's going to get a lot of attention from a lot of players. Now, One Piece is also, once again, back to the Premium Bandai. It ships out July. You can pre-order it up to the 22nd, so about a week. I already have one coming. I might go back in and buy 3 more. I'm not sure about you guys, but I think this is a great deal. Looking back at One Piece, though, the card game, it's already looking to debut big events. And I like that. It's called Treasure Cups. It's happening starting this February for a lot of places. In California, there's one in Core TCG. I'm not going to California, but good luck to anybody going to California. I'm looking more forward towards going to the one in Florida. Now, let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to any of these events? These are very special events that offer a really nice amount of prizing. Once again, the game just came out. They're going to give you a couple of months to get your cards, your playtesting, all that ready. And they're already going into, like, competitive mode, which I love. I think having a competitive aspect of your card game is essential for the longevity of the card game. And Bandai knows this. Now, I made a video not too long ago on my other YouTube channel bashing on Bandai when they first released Dragon Ball Super. I said there's a lot of issues with this game, and not for nothing, anyone who does play Dragon Ball Super, those issues have pretty much came to fruition. And I think One Piece is doing it differently. Once again, with Bandai, they made so many mistakes with so many other card games in the past. They own licenses to originally Yu-Gi-Oh! They also own license to, well, Dragon Ball Z originally, and Naruto, and someone messed those up. Dragon Ball Z right now is not dead, by the way. It's still a great card game, but it's nowhere near where its full potential could be because of some of the issues Bandai has made. And I think with the One Piece trading card game, Bandai has learned. And not only have they learned and they're hitting the ground running with all these events that are firing out right now. So I think it's really good on Bandai. I think Bandai's finally doing something good. I go, whoa. Bandai actually is a company that isn't a laughingstock anymore, that had amazing IPs. Now they have amazing IPs, and they're utilizing those in competitive card game market, like One Piece. I think they're doing a great job, and hopefully Dragon Ball Super comes back and does they've learned from those mistakes that they made with that game. Once again, if you look over here, it says Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and then Digimon and Flesh and Blood. It used to say Dragon Ball Super over here. And the reason why this is so important, because on TCG Player, the main site where Yu-Gi-Oh! Players go ahead and buy and sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, not just Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, but all card players, this is very important because if your card game is really popular, you're going to get on the top tabard. But what happened? Dragon Ball Super actually got bumped into the more section, as you can see it over here. Once again, it's a bit of a slap in the face to anyone who plays Dragon Ball Super. So what we're seeing here is Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Pokemon still in this order, by the way. Sorry, Pokemon, you're number 3. But I do think there's room up here on the top, especially next to Flesh and Blood, for Bandai to have yet another game. Imagine this. You got Magic, owned by Hasbro. Yu-Gi-Oh!, owned by Konami / every other subsidiary. Pokemon, owned by the Pokemon Company. Digimon owned by Bandai, and I even think Digimon might move over to the right, and what Digimon is, we might see the One Piece trading card game. That's how confident I feel about this. I rarely get into, like, newer card games because I see so many mistakes, but Bandai's been doing it right, and I think they could bump their own Digimon game. Put Digimon where Flesh and Blood is, that's a big deal. Once again, it's 2 massive card games on the top tabards of TCG Player that are owned by Bandai. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and Magic the Gathering cannot say that. But Bandai has the opportunity, in my opinion, to do that. And I do think that's going to be happening. I do think Digimon's not going to go anywhere. I think Dragon Ball Super actually might be able to come back out and bump comics. But I do think we're going to be seeing One Piece come up there. In fact, I do think we're going to be seeing One Piece be amongst the top. And that's why, when you really think about it, because Bandai, for me, for years, was like the ringer. It's, you know, they're out and about. But now I'm looking at it more like the ringer because I'm seeing what the potential of the company can do. I'm seeing them do Digimon and going, okay, it's not bad. A lot of players don't have a lot of faith in Digimon, though, because it's a Bandai game. And we've seen what happened with DragonAll Super, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, so on. So Power Rangers, we've seen what they've done to all these other IPs. We're not going to get involved. And then Digimon comes out, and to be honest with you, did a pretty good job with Digimon. I will say that. I still didn't get involved because I'm not a big fan of the IP of Digimon. I'm not crazy about Digimon. I like it, but I'm not, like, into it. But when I saw One Piece come out, I go, whoa! They're doing what I saw with Digimon, but even better? Why not? One Piece has a really fascinating market. I'll probably do a video talking about the One Piece market in the future. I really, really like the One Piece market. Cards like Parallel Nami are not $161, by the way. That's $200. But once again, if you don't want to buy a $200 Nami, no big deal. They have a regular Nami who's like $1. Same exact thing, different rarity, of course. That's a big delineating factor. There's Shanks, which you can barely see. Once again, I'll fix my camera in a bit so you'll be able to see it. But $650. This card was originally $550 on its debut. There's a lot of value here. And I do think One Piece, especially Romance Dawn, One Piece's first set, is going to have insane value. We almost saw with Dragon Ball Super with Galactic Battle, but then Bandai reprinted that set to hell, and the value kind of... But it's still good and valuable. So there's a lot of great collectible cards. And I do think the One Piece trading card game market, especially for Romance Dawn, is going to have a lot of great value. In fact, not only do I think that, I also think the fact that Bandai did something really sneaky. I'm not sure if anyone caught it. I think, in my opinion, my speculation, they purposely short-printed a set of the release of Romance Dawn. Why would you want to do that? Because if you make something hard to get, everybody wants it. Bandai's slick about this. They kind of did it with Dragon Ball Super with Galactic Battle. I don't know if they did it with Digimon, I'll be honest with you. But One Piece, they definitely did that. They made the first set really hard to get. Don't worry about it. There's going to be more Romance Dawn down the line, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. Whatever amount of Romance Dawn out there is available, well, that's pretty much what there is. And that's going to make the card values go up in price. So the card prices come out, go relatively cheap, like we saw Romance Dawn, and now are slowly inflating. This is why I disagree with Wasi Plays when he says, hey, listen, don't buy anything yet. Well, you're right and wrong. The values are going to inflate. Those who got in early enough will see the values inflated. People that had cards like Boa Hancock are seeing them inflate. Nami, inflated. Even Shanks, that was 550, is now 650. It's only going to inflate. Cards like Roanoa Zoro, Law, Tralaw, I can't say his name right. They're all inflating. The only card that isn't inflating is this parallel Rowan or Zoro, and the reason why it's happening is because Bandai came out and announced they're going to be doing a price card version of this card, and the artwork looks insane. So I do think there's a lot to talk about in the One Piece trading card game market, secondary market. I'll probably have a video coming out talking about more about that, but a really interesting market nonetheless. Another cool thing is the secondary aspect via the OTS stores, the card stores that run One Piece. They're going out and doing remote duel One Piece. And in this channel, I'll be doing videos talking about that as well. I think remote duel One Piece is really cool. It's really fun. It's a way for you, the viewer, to watch One Piece live, played by players in a competitive setting, even at least at the local settings up until February. So I really think that's really smart for OTS stores to start rolling out One Piece on their Discord for their events. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. I have a Twitch channel. I'll put the link down below in the description, in which I'm going to be doing One Piece content on there as well, playing competitive One Piece. So I would greatly appreciate you come by, say hi, and hit the follow button. And once again, it's pretty in depth. Like, these people have everything locked down. It's not just like they're starting out and they don't know what they're doing. They're starting out and they're running everything out. They're saying, here's what you can get. Here's all here's the price support. Here's the competitive structure. Here's how we want payment. It's all here. And once again, really smart on this company. I think we're going to see a lot more companies roll out One Piece, especially as it gets colder outside and card players don't want to go to the OTS stores. I keep saying Yu-Gi-Oh players, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player at heart, but card players don't want to go to OTS store. They're going to eventually come back and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do One Piece, or I'm going to watch One Piece on Twitch. So I think this is going to get a lot bigger, especially as it gets colder outside. And you see One Piece over here. Once again, One Piece is already on Twitch, technically speaking. This isn't really for One Piece, but everyone's going on here and streaming the One Piece card game. Right now, it's early in the morning, but I do expect to see a lot more players on here throughout the day playing One Piece, the card game. So if you do want to go on Twitch, you can have the ability to go ahead and see people playing the One Piece trading card game, or at least opening packs live on Twitch, in case you want to see that. Once again, I really think it's really smart what's happening with Bandai. They've taken and this is shocking because you asked me a year ago about Bandai, I'd have a totally different thing to say, but I think it's really cool to see how fast Bandai is adapting to the trading card game market, learning not only from their own mistakes, but mistakes of every other card game. And I might have a video talking about why I think Bandai, what recommendations I have for Bandai moving forward in the future for the One Piece card game. I think there's a lot of cool things they can still do for the One Piece card game, and as a competitive card player, I would love to see more ways to myself as a competitive card player to get involved in the game, as far as like playing in tournaments. And I think we all want to see that in different types of tournaments and different aspects of tournaments. And I think Bandai can definitely take a major advantage in doing so, advantage in which gives them a huge edge over other card games out there. I know I said a lot. Once again, welcome to the channel. I love talking about trading card games. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since it came out, and I'm really looking forward to playing the One Piece trading card game, and I'm really looking forward to creating content on this channel, and I greatly appreciate you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I don't have a channel name yet, but I'll have one soon. Have a great day, guys.